Speaker number 3, Katherine McLean. Katherine McLean, speaker number 3.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, honorable judges, and welcome guests. And especially Alex. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful, inspirational story about your foster children. I'd like to go through and just make some comments and start with the content and the introduction. What I think you did really well with the introduction is you took a topic that might have been very specific, foster children. It might have come off as a little pushy, as you said at the beginning, I want to talk to you about foster children. And you really broadened it up to your whole audience by saying, I'm going to talk about family. And we were instantly all able to relate to you. We all have families. So I think that was a great way to bring everybody into your introduction. And you did it with a question. Again, it brings people in even more. So I thought that was a really good idea. And you had an awe factor. I have 7 kids. Everyone's like, holy cow, that guy has 7 kids. So wonderful introduction. After you did your introduction, you went on to the middle. And what I thought was great is you really had us warm up to this idea that you had foster children. You did things like name them. You described their faces. And we felt like we wanted to love them too. So you did a great job of building our relationship with your foster children. Another thing I think you did well was you gave us logical details, facts on why this organization is so good. 80% of the funds goes right to the kids, independence, not dependence. And even though it wasn't the focus of your speech, everybody needs those key facts to dispel any doubts they have that this organization maybe isn't one they believe in. But after you went through those facts, you went right to the heart of it, and I'm so glad you spent the most time there, which was building up this emotional reason of why we should all sponsor foster children, why we should have them in our lives, and how much love and joy they bring to us. And you did a really good job when you talked about the birthday party. You painted this visual picture of children laughing and playing. The conclusion was really good. You gave us a key point that we can all go do. Just go home, look at the website. That's it. Very easy for us to act on. Delivery was really done really well. You were very playful, and you played off the audience when we laughed. You were prepared, but you weren't overly rehearsed. There was still some natural movement up here. You slowed down to give us key points, and you repeated $1 a day, which gave good impact. A couple things that you could maybe use in your next speech: watch your uhs when you list things, and maybe a bit more facial expressions. If you're describing the grumpy child, maybe put on a bit of a grumpy face. I really liked your speech. You were very credible. You're someone who's actually gone out and done it. You have a good story to tell. You really persuaded us that, yes, this is a good thing to do. I did it. I love it. You know, you could feel as great as I do right now. And I think your credibility is what really drove this home. So great.